If you own an iPhone, here's something you need to know. Sensitive data about how Apple's phones are made just got stolen. Last week, Tata Electronics, one of the world's largest Apple suppliers, suffered a major data breach. And this wasn't just any leak. The compromised files included detailed supplier information, manufacturing specifications, and security protocols. Basically, hackers now have a window into how Apple's entire supply chain operates. Think of it like someone stealing the blueprints to a fortress. It doesn't mean the walls are down yet, but now the attackers know exactly where the weak points are. Tata Electronics manufactures a huge chunk of Apple's hardware, everything from iPhones to Apple Watches, so when their systems get compromised, Apple's security is compromised too. The breach happened last week, but what makes this really concerning is what the leaked data could enable. With supplier details, manufacturing processes, and logistics information in hand, bad actors could attempt to infiltrate the supply chain at multiple points. They could potentially intercept shipments, create counterfeit components, or launch more targeted attacks on Apple's infrastructure. This is more than just a data privacy issue. It's a threat to the hardware you're holding in your hand right now. And here's where it gets interesting. So who's Tata Electronics, and why should you care? Tata is one of the largest contract manufacturers in the world, a company that builds hardware for some of the biggest brands on Earth. For Apple specifically, they are massive. They manufacture iPhone chassis, assemble components, test devices, and handle quality control for a huge percentage of Apple's hardware production. If you own an iPhone, there's a really good chance Tata Electronics had their hands on it before it reached you. Their main facilities are in India, which means they are dealing with incredibly sensitive data about Apple's manufacturing process, supply chains, logistics, and security protocols. When a company like Tata gets breached, it's not just their own data at risk, it's all their clients' data too. Apple relies on Tata for just-in-time manufacturing, which means Tata knows exact production timelines, inventory levels, and shipping schedules. They also know supplier names and contact information for the companies that send parts to Tata. So if you map out all those connections, you've got a complete picture of how iPhones move from raw materials to retail shelves. The breach exposed documents that would give an attacker detailed knowledge of this entire ecosystem. This is the kind of insider knowledge that's worth millions to the wrong people. Here's exactly what got compromised in the breach. According to reports, the leaked data included supplier agreements, manufacturing schedules, quality control procedures, and detailed logistics information. Some files even contained security credentials and access information for systems that manage Apple's entire supply chain. That's not ideal, to say the least. Think of it like someone breaking into a bank and stealing not just the money, but the security guard's keycard and access codes too. With those credentials, attackers don't just have information, they have the actual keys to the kingdom. They could potentially access real-time production data, modify orders, create fake shipments, or intercept components at various points in the supply chain. The breach likely happened through a phishing attack or a compromised employee credential, the most common entry points for these kinds of sophisticated attacks. Once inside Tata's systems, the attackers downloaded massive amounts of data over several days before anyone noticed anything was wrong. What's particularly concerning is that breaches like this often go undetected for weeks or even months. In this case, Tata Electronics discovered the breach last week, but the attackers may have had access far longer than we realize. The company has since responded by deploying incident response teams and notifying all affected clients, including Apple, but the damage was already done. The data is out in the wild now, and there's no getting it back. This isn't the first time a major supplier breach has exposed Apple's secrets. Back in 2021, a contractor that handled Apple's technical documentation was breached, exposing details about upcoming products. In 2023, supplier data from Foxconn, Apple's largest manufacturer, was held for ransom by hackers. These aren't isolated incidents, they are part of a pattern. Every time a supplier gets breached, it becomes a stepping stone for more sophisticated attacks. Attackers use supplier data to build trust with other suppliers in the chain. They create fake orders, forge emails that appear to come from legitimate contacts, and manipulate the flow of products and payments. In one notable case from 2022, a Chinese hacker group used leaked manufacturing data from a telecom supplier to create counterfeit components that were inserted into legitimate supply chains. Nobody noticed until the components started failing in the field. Another example, when Samsung supplier data was leaked, attackers used the information to create convincing phishing emails that targeted Samsung's logistics partners. These kinds of attacks don't happen overnight. They unfold over months as attackers carefully plan each step. With Tata's data now in the wild, we should expect to see similar escalation tactics targeting Apple's entire ecosystem. Suppliers will receive phishing emails that appear to come from Apple or other trusted sources, using specific details from the leaked data to make the messages convincing. How does the Tata Electronics breach compare to other major supply chain attacks in recent history? Consider the Microsoft Exchange server compromise in 2021, which affected hundreds of thousands of organizations worldwide, or the SolarWinds attack in 2020, which infiltrated dozens of government agencies and Fortune 500 companies through a single software update. The Tata breach is fundamentally different. It's far more targeted and far more intimate. Those were broad attacks that cast a wide net. The Tata breach is like someone stealing the master key to Apple's supply chain specifically. In terms of raw data volume, the Tata leak is actually smaller than some others. We are talking gigabytes of data, not terabytes. But the specificity and sensitivity of the data makes it potentially far more dangerous. A direct competitor could use this information to optimize their own supply chain. A nation-state could use it to understand Apple's hardware vulnerabilities. A criminal organization could use it to create counterfeit products that look and feel absolutely indistinguishable from legitimate iPhones. The difference between a generic data breach and a supply chain breach is like the difference between losing your wallet on the street versus someone stealing a detailed map of your entire neighborhood, including where you work, live, and shop. The information itself becomes a weapon in the wrong hands. And compared to other supplier breaches, Tata's direct exposure to Apple specifically makes this one uniquely high impact for the global smartphone market. So what does this mean for you, for Apple, and for the entire tech industry? First, the obvious concern: counterfeit iPhones. With manufacturing specifications and security protocols now exposed, creating convincing fakes becomes easier. You might think you're buying a legitimate iPhone from a third-party seller, but it could actually be a high-quality counterfeit assembled using techniques revealed in the leaked data. That's a huge problem because counterfeit phones often have weak security, malicious software pre-installed, or batteries that overheat. Second, there's the supply chain disruption risk. If attackers use the leaked information to manipulate orders or intercept shipments, Apple's production could be delayed. That might seem like a minor inconvenience to you, but it costs Apple millions of dollars every day and creates supply shortages that drive prices up. Third, this opens the door for more sophisticated attacks on Apple's ecosystem. The leaked data is essentially a roadmap for future hacks. Attackers now know which suppliers to target next, what access levels exist, and how to move laterally through the network. This is what security researchers call a cascading vulnerability. One breach creates vulnerabilities throughout the entire ecosystem. For Apple specifically, this is a major trust issue. They'll need to audit their entire supply chain, implement new security controls, and potentially change manufacturing to suppliers with better security practices. That means higher costs, which could get passed down to consumers in the form of higher phone prices. Here's what you can actually do about this breach. First, if you own an iPhone, there's no immediate action you need to take. The breach exposed manufacturing and logistics data, not personal data from iPhones in the wild. Your personal information, messages, photos, location data is not in this leak. That's the good news. But going forward, here's what's worth doing. First, be extra cautious when buying iPhones. Purchase directly from Apple, from official carriers, or from major retailers like Best Buy or Target. Avoid third-party sellers on marketplaces unless they have excellent reviews and verified authenticity. Counterfeit products will become a higher risk now that manufacturing details are public. Second, Monitor your Apple account for suspicious activity. Even though this breach didn't expose Apple ID credentials, attackers might use the leaked information to target Apple's infrastructure. Enable two-factor authentication on your Apple ID if you haven't already. That adds a second layer of security beyond just your password. Third, stay informed about supply chain news. Follow tech news outlets that cover cybersecurity and supply chain stories. When breaches like this happen, understand the implications so you can adjust your behavior accordingly. Fourth, consider your phone's update status. Apple often releases security patches that address supply chain vulnerabilities. Keep your iOS updated to the latest version. Finally, if you're a business buying iPhones in bulk, request supply chain authentication documentation from your vendors to verify products are legitimate. Here's what this whole story really means. We are living in an era where supply chains are increasingly vulnerable to cyber attacks, and a single breach can have ripple effects across millions of products and billions of dollars. The Tata Electronics breach is a wake-up call for how dependent major tech companies are on their suppliers and how fragile that dependency can be. Apple will recover from this. They have the resources to audit their supply chain, tighten security, and implement new controls. But this incident reveals a fundamental weakness in how the tech industry operates. We've optimized for speed and cost, not security. Every company is racing to manufacture faster and cheaper, which means security often gets deprioritized. That needs to change. What's particularly important to watch now is Apple's response. Will they change manufacturing to other suppliers? Will they invest in reshoring to the United States? Will they implement hardware authentication that makes counterfeits impossible to create? These are the questions that will shape the tech industry for the next several years. For you as a consumer, this breach is a reminder that the devices you own are part of complex global supply chains, and that complexity creates vulnerabilities. Stay aware, stay cautious, and demand that companies take supply chain security seriously. The iPhone in your pocket is only as secure as the weakest link in the manufacturing chain that created it. This story is still developing, and we'll be tracking updates right here. Follow for daily AI and tech news updates.